Season of Archangel Ariel, welcome home energies, timeline trimming. The day is now 36 hours and starts and ends at 3 am or 3 pm in an alternating fashion. At the time of this post 11:11 morning gate, on the 3D date 52,620, the following 3 pm will start this new day. Simply follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time. If you are cognizant that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity O71 Infinity Infinity R3A5 R3A6A7 Infinity Infinity G7 E7 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 Infinity Infinity B1 TT Infinity. Please visit archangeliccalendar.com for more information. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Gaia is spirit dominant and will most likely be there for many, many sunrises. There is no way around this as Gaia is calling forth the most powerful upgrades and downloads ever, even though she has already set new records already. Not so coincidentally, this marks the very prosperous and action-packed season of Archangel Ariel, which brings swift change and a positive abundance to all things. The incoming and outgoing energies that are providing us with upgrades have been nicknamed the welcome home energies of heaven, and metaphorically speaking, it is exactly that. The prophecies that we are waiting for are manifesting in every dimension that we exist. Keep in mind that it is going to take a very open third eye to see all of these motions clearly. Gaia has made it clear that there are 4 major natural earthquake centers in her sights at the moment: Northern Africa, Europe, Southern Asia, and the West Coast in the Americas. This is a relevant statement because many of our earthquakes are not natural, and by telling us these locations, she is backing up the fact that these earthquakes are by her divine hand. She has also made it perfectly clear that extreme weather will be on the rise in general as well, so please be advised. This announcement is made necessary because there has been a war waged against all things natural. These events will bring divine will back to our physical dimensions once and for all. On the macro timeline that we are currently on, there are definite and obvious turning points about to take place. These moments are gigantic historical events that are about to manifest acutely, and they will be on the scale of the Boston Tea Party, Pearl Harbor, and Chernobyl, meaning this event is so large that future historians cannot ignore it. This is a macro event and spans all known timelines, as these events are attached to the free will choices of humanity, and thus cannot be changed by any outside force. In the US, this will be set ablaze by the inability to have an honest election, but truthfully, it will be one of the last forefronts to catch fire. There are definite solutions to this, but they need to be implemented way before things get out of hand, and that is not a likely scenario. The other major macro event on this timeline will definitely trigger many, as we see a separation of factions within the Galactic Federation of Light. We started to see this happen with the creation of the very active Sirian, Pleiadian and Arcturian alliance, which was a friendly and cooperative semi-separation. The Federation will see segregated groups become more and more common, and some of them will be more disgruntled than anyone could have possibly anticipated. One can never graduate as learning is always present. The notion of a finish line for education is barbaric. We have become obsessed with endings, and because the education systems of humanity are so painful, a student leaves the confines of the educational system with an utter disdain for the quest for knowledge. Organized education needs a complete and total overhaul, as it is a large reason why we were so stunted as a human race. Your emissaries of light are like your non-physical legal team arguing on behalf of all things in your interests. It is not as black and white as this may sound, and sometimes your emissaries have to ensure that the struggles you have set up for yourself make it to your pathway, as you're requested of them. This is a very difficult job, and it is nothing like the role a guardian angel plays in your life. They have to see your highest purpose all the way through, and most of the time, that is a very difficult road to travel, but they must keep you on it. Archangel Zedekiel has made a promise to make sure that justice is served on all dinner plates across the planet. This is a clear statement that we will have a more balanced and compassionate world to look forward to after it is all said and done. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use, aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you, beyond space and time. We have gone through great changes and thus the weapon-based tools indicated below can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. Active, passive and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team is in the powerful string of 9 but did ease up enough for the benefit of other modalities. When evoking the Violet Flame, it is always advised to hold it for at least a 72 count. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansiel, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Agla, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Tatrasil, Archangel Orion, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Ashma, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Azil, Archangel Harahiel, Archangel Nuril, Archangel Galizur. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way, equip and go. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Muriel's Sword of Stone is a dynamic weapon that can harness the power of the earth. This sword is able to summon and silence earthquakes, as well as bring peace to an active volcano. Passive. Archangel Camile's headdress gives you an insight into your inner talents and abilities. Set the intention and use it right before meditation, you will not regret it. Passive. Archangel Raziel's universal key allows you access to all wisdom, knowledge, and kingdoms. This is a wonderful and wild ride that can take you anywhere. I suggest Archangel Raphael's study and Archangel Michael's crystal pyramid. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive and passive, long and short range. Archangel Israfil's flaming sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive and passive, long and short range. Archangel Nasarajiel's flaming sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also can remove all obstacles in the way of something you wish to manifest. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Calaziel's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive, short and long range. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. We are solidifying and isolating our 5D macro timelines, and thus we must keep shredding the lower timelines that are hitching a ride. When you look at the space-time continuum, you will see many strands of time, timelines. These are metaphysical interpretations to help your cognizant mind identify what it is seeing. If you are not familiar with this work, use a sword and cut all dark and dense colored timelines that you encounter. While we are waiting for the specific event that we described before to occur, we will be using a light blue cooling plasma to limit the effects these events have on pure hearts. Please engulf the earth with light blue cooling plasma for a 72 count to reduce the unneeded suffering. We have mentioned that we are laying the groundwork for some major metaphysical building projects. Continuing upon this road of engineering, we will lay the groundwork for what is to be a great marvel of our galaxy. That being said, the Rainbow Grid overlay assignment was a great success. Now we must bring more power flow to the overlay by sending diamond lightning through its veins. Then we can connect our rainbow overlay to the galactic center manually. Please intertwine Earth's rainbow overlay with the golden galactic grid in the center of our galaxy, CERT-C. Today's meditation is an exercise in feeling zones and energy absorption. Please enjoy.